for a stock. And it's a stock that we've been following. There's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert. It says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert. It says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
And at the end of the day, the consumer looks immensely strong. So much so that many people are willing to quit their jobs. They've got so much in savings. It's a remarkable situation, Hadley. It kind of reminds me of the late 50s, early 60s.
Too many families are struggling to keep up with their bills. Inflation is robbing them of gains they thought otherwise they would be able to feel. I get it. That's why my top priority is getting prices under control. Let's pass the Paycheck Fairness Act and paid leave. Raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour.
And at the end of the day, the consumer looks immensely strong.
Isn't that amazing? I mean, that is just amazing. And I shouldn't say it's amazing, because the fake business news network has no moral sense about truth. No more than our politicians, no more than our president, especially Biden, what I heard last night. It's amazing to me. But I don't know why I'm amazed. I don't know why I'm amazed. I've been around a long time. $15. They want to double. They want to double. Think about this. They want to double minimum wage on a small business. Small businesses, especially startup businesses, the backbone of our nation. Matter of fact, it's the small business that creates most of the jobs. They do, 70% of them. In fact, it's the small business. They're the ones that are creative. They have more patents than the big businesses. The creativity comes from the small entrepreneur. And thank God, Cisco didn't get to a size it is, or Oracle, or any of those companies. Unless they had the small business they could go and purchase, they would never be their size. Cisco was purchasing like 65 businesses a month, remember, when they were growing? Businesses, small start-up business and these small business, that's the country. That's what makes America, small business, not the big businesses. And you're going to turn around and you're going to say to 1 million workers who make $1 million, I make $1 million. 1 million workers, think about this, there's about 1 million, 1.2 million people out of the 167 million workers that make minimum wage. You know what their average age, the average age of these people are? Mostly high school kids. They're mostly high school kids. They're 16, 18. That's the majority. Yes, you have some people who are 22, some older, not a lot. They're startup jobs. They're startup jobs. For heaven's sakes, they should be paying to work there because they know nothing. They know nothing. These kids know nothing. All they know how to do is put a tattoo on their arm, put a bell bar through their nose, put earrings in their ears and their heads and their lips, and you give these people a shot by giving them a job. You at least get them to maybe communicate with somebody instead of looking at their cell phone all day long. You're giving somebody an opportunity. And now the president addressed it. Hey, we want you, the small business, to pay this guy double. Well, what has he done? What has he done to... You talking about unearned increment? Is that what you're talking about? Because he's done nothing. You want me to give him... How is that going to work? I can't take and raise the price of my hamburgers 50%. See, that's the trouble with politicians who never built anything. People like Joe Biden who never built nothing, who sucked off this country, who stole from his country, his family, his kids. They are stealing from this country. When they don't work, when they don't create anything, when politicians don't create anything, they don't get it. And most people with minimum wage, when you start off somebody, nobody ever gets started on minimum wage and they stay on minimum wage. Usually they stay on minimum wage for maybe a month, a pay or a quarter the most. And then if they do good, if they work hard, they get a bump. They can end up being the manager. They can end up then turning around and buying a franchise. They could buy 10 franchises. That's how this nation works. But they got to work for it. The message you're sending to somebody would say, you're going to go from $7 to $15. What are you, nuts? If I was a kid and I'm sitting at $7 to $15, I'd say to the owner, what are you, nuts? I didn't do anything for that. You don't have to. Isn't that awful? See, that's the problem with our nation. Like stimulus checks. Stimulus checks. All those stimulus checks, think about it. They don't create jobs. They didn't create jobs. I got so angry last night when I heard from Biden how he created 6,000 jobs. 6,000.
We created jobs, lots of jobs. In fact, our economy created over 6.5 million new jobs just last year.
That's a lie. He didn't create 6.5 million new jobs. No. The pandemic, you told everybody to go home. They already had a job. Then when they came back and continued to work, the BLS counted them as a new job. That's not a new job. If you were told to go home by your employer, by the government, we're shutting the country down, go home. Then when you come back to work, what does Biden do? He cheats like he always does. He turns around and calls it a new job. New job. You know, productivity in America is declining. Productivity is everything. And it's the big companies that killed productivity. Because big companies used to take all their profits and plow it back into the company by buying new, called business investment, buying new machinery and new equipment. So the person that's working at that company, he could produce more. And when he produces more, the company earns more. They pay him more. Then the guy, his earnings go up, his wages go up. He has more money to save. Then he can go out and buy durable goods. Do you know that our durable goods orders are down big time? And you know, or I should say this, the unfilled orders of our durable goods, we're talking about the furniture and TVs and washing machines and refrigerators, those big items. That's what makes America grow. That's what grows our economy. Durable goods that last 3, 6, 7 years. That's what grows our economy. Those durable goods. And we've had unfilled orders for 12 consecutive months. You can't get them filled. You can't get them filled. Why? Because they gave people stimulus checks. Then they lie to us and tell us stimulus checks, great jobs. No, they don't. You give somebody a stimulus check, he goes home, and he sits there with a stimulus check. Stimulus checks don't grow the economy. Most of that money goes for food. Most of that, and back bills, pay their back bills. Do you remember every president used to come into office, started with Kennedy, and then after Kennedy, all the other presidents, the minute they get in office, they come up with some program, put a name on it, and they're going to give everybody $100. They're going to give everybody $200. And they say, we're going to grow the economy, we're going to give everybody $100. Remember when Kennedy did that, and he was stunned as to what happened? I'll tell you what happened when we get back. Hey, join my gang free for 10 days. Phil's Gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the markets open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert. It says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, what, 60%? Gasoline, 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com PhilsGang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at PhilsGang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At PhilsGang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And PhilsGang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the PhilsGang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at PhilsGang.com. That's PhilsGang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Warning: Google, Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, Facebook, all these hot stocks are going to crash. They're going to drop as much as 60-70%. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, PhilsGang.com. Exactly what happened in the dot-com days is going to repeat itself. Remember, 85% of people lose money in the stock market because they don't know when to get out. I fixed that with my color code technology chart. It tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. That's right. Make sure you check it out. It's free for 10 days. PhilsGang.com. When the markets open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at PhilsGang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out PhilsGang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Join my gang. Go to PhilsGang.com. Click where it says Get Start. Click on where it says Working Investor Group. In 10 days, for 10 days, you're a member free. You have access to everything. And the most important thing you have access to, guess what? For the first time over those 10 days, you're going to learn how easy it is when the market goes down, you're making money. Instead of sitting there panicked and calling somebody, what should I do? What should I do? Instead, you can't wait till the market goes down because you're going to have that skill. You're going to have that skill. In fact, you don't even need the skill. We do it for you. We have a program called the Working Investor Program, designed specifically, can get the word out, for those who are busy people. And I get that all the time. Phil, I love your show. I love your show. I listen to it all the time, but I don't have time. I got so sick of hearing that, I finally put a program together. They can't say that to me anymore when they see me at the supermarket or the gas station or whatever. They can't say that. It's called the Working Investor Program because we take our portfolio of stocks, called our member portfolio, and my personal stock portfolio. And Steve, who's the head of our education department, every day he posts it by 2 o'clock what to do with each one of those stocks or ETFs that are inside that portfolio. Does anybody else do that for you for $39.95? What are you, nuts? Nobody. So all you have to do, you finish work, have your supper, pop it open, and let's say you're in Caterpillar, which is one of my personal stocks. He'll tell you exactly what to do with Caterpillar. How can you go wrong? Tell you when to buy, when to add, when not to add. You better take some profits. Let's hold back a little bit here. We think it's going to go down a little bit. And then it went down a little bit. Now, okay, now put more money in because it's going to go up, and it goes up. I mean, if you know how to follow directions, okay, on a box of mix or something, you can do this. There's nothing to study. There's nothing coming. You don't know anything about the market. So we start analyzing at 4 in the morning. Yes, because that's the European markets open. And we post at 2 in the afternoon. And you have that access. And for the 10 days, it's free. At the end of 10 days, if it doesn't work for you, okay, it doesn't work. But most people say, God, I wish I had known about this a lot earlier. Okay, so go to my site, philsgang.com, click where it says Get Started, click where it says Working Investor Group, and just remember, when you do start making money, please help St. Jude, okay? All right, that's a good deal for all of us. So I want to finish up. I don't want to spend all this time on this minimum wage, but I just want to say one thing. Imagine a person works hard, sometimes 2 jobs. They want to go to college, and they work hard to earn that money to go to college. What a slap in the face when Biden gets up there and says, we're going to double minimum wage. I mean, that person who worked these years and 2 jobs, maybe 3 jobs, he's pretty much saying, well, you wasted your time. You wasted your time. Yeah, you underwent all this stuff to get a higher education to achieve a higher pay. Look at this. I'm going to go from 7 to 15. Boom. Don't even have to do anything. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's just crazy. And there's only about 1,200,000 people. They're all young kids. What a great opportunity for them to get a job. Who else is going to hire them? You think the Pierre restaurant or the Eiffel Tower? Give me a break. They're lucky to get a job at McDonald's. Okay. So we are in a relief. This is really a joke. Today, oil's up to $109. And I said, remember I told you, I said, follow us in oil, in gold, because we always get in earlier than anybody. We get into these stocks when nobody wants them. In oil, I said we're going to make a ton of money on oil. Listen to this. This was on November 20th. November 24, 2020. Yeah, November 24th, 2020. This is what I said to my members. The oils are so unpopular, nobody wants them. They're down 60%. You'll never, ever get an opportunity to buy these. But remember, it's going to take a long time. Just follow these oils, stay with them, and they're going to go right back up. But it's going to take time and patience. So just take time and patience. That's the problem. People don't want to take time or patience. All of a sudden they hear today, hey, oil's up $109. So you get all these jibber jabbers. They all of a sudden they say, oh, $109. Wow, that means the oil companies the stocks are going to go up. Wow, the stocks are going to go up. Wow, that's going to be great. So oil's now at 112. People are jumping in buying oil. Now, we were in oil in November of 2020. And now everybody's jumping into this is it. This is the big rally. What about Ukraine? Who's that? That's enough. And in 2 more days, nobody will be talking about Ukraine. I said that the other day. I said to everybody in the office, I said, in a couple of days, nobody's going to be talking about Ukraine. Nobody cares about Ukraine. Nobody talks about it. They're not going to talk about it. All of a sudden, they're going to get back onto some other crazy thing. Unbelievable. So today, what do? The same thing that happened. The same thing that happened when last week. Remember when the yields were up 200 basis points, and everybody buy on the dip, buy all the banks. Remember that? XLF, buy all the banks, and people started to buy banks. Remember, started to buy banks around $38. And more people started to buy banks around $38, $39. They lost money. They all went down again. Now they're doing it all over again. Here we go again. This is nuts. We'll be right back after this break and tell you what you should be doing.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney, philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days. Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1 percentile? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%, lumber's up 67%, heating oil, 60%, gasoline 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, so let's call this a relief rally. We've been through this how many times? The stock market, meaning if you take the tech stocks, the big tech stock that everybody's just addicted to, they call them the Qs, or you take the spiders, the S&P 500, or you take IWM, the small mid-cap stocks. But let's take the Qs because the Qs, everybody's in those. So here they are. Remember the last time they told you, buying a dip. That was on January 24th. That didn't work out very well. Remember I said to you, don't listen to them. Why? Because I knew if you're underneath a trend, if a stock market or group like the Qs we'll call them, or big tech, are going up in a trend, that means there's a consensus. All the money is going in. They follow each other like a herd of cattle. When that trend breaks and they fall out of that nice channel, that means there's no buyers, few buyers to support that stock. If there were a lot of buyers, it wouldn't have fallen out of the channel. And when it falls out of the channel and the price drops and the prices drop these stocks under their support, you get these people on a fake business news network telling you, oh, buying a dip right here, buying a dip. This is a good idea, buying a dip here. Well, wait a minute. Here's what they should say to you. Buy on a dip only if you're very wealthy and you have sustaining power. Give you an example. Today, they're telling everybody to buy Amazon, to buy Google. Everybody, buy Amazon, buy Google. Now they're saying, you buy Amazon and Google, buy on the dip, you're going to make a lot of money. Whoa. They should be saying this. If you're going to buy Amazon or Google and you're going to hold it a very long time and you're wealthy, then do it. Anybody who buys on a dip outside the channel where the buyers are no longer there, and if you feel that is a bargain, then you better be wealthy. You better be able to sustain a big hit. And these people do, and they're probably right. In a year or 2 years, the stock will be up 20, 30%. Amazon, Google, they're probably right. But they're going to have to take big hits. Can you take big hits? The average person in a stock market who trades 100 shares, 200 shares, maybe 500, sometimes maybe 1,000, that's unusual, but usually 150, 200, 500 shares, they can't take that hit. They can't take that. So they should be saying on TV, buying a dip, only if you have great wealth and you can take big hits and you have big sustaining power, and this stock probably will go up another 20, 30% within a year. But if you do not have that kind of sustaining power, you should not be buying on a dip. The only place you should buy on a dip is when it's back into its upward channel where all the money is, where all the buyers are. There's no buyers down here where Amazon and Google is. No, if you take Amazon, Google, let's just take the Qs, QQQ. All right, put it on your chart, put it up for a year. You can see it's way off the channel. It's way below support. Where all the buyers are, they're not at $348 for the Qs. They're not at, if I put up Amazon here, they're not at $3,054. That's not where the buyers are. Remember the last time they told you buy at 2,000. The last time they told you to buy was around 2,800, 3,000. And what happened? It went up, and then you lost your money. Then you got out. Now you're getting back in today at 3,055. Listen to them. Buy on the dip. Are you nuts? There's no buyers there. The real buyers aren't there. You know where the real buyers are? The real buyers are around $3,500. There's a ton of buyers at $3,500 for Amazon. Google, if you want to buy Google, then why don't you go where the buyers are? There's some buyers, okay? There's some buyers in Google around 2,800, okay? Around 2,800, but there's a lot more closer to 2,900. So the stock's trading at $2,700. So if you listen to these guys, you got to have sustaining power. Wait until it goes up to where you know you're getting into the buyers. And we tell you that. That's what we work on every day. That's why we take and tell you, join our gang, and every day we'll post our portfolio and tell you exactly if you're going to buy Google or you're going to buy Amazon today. Well, we're going to tell you exactly where the buyers are. We're going to tell you exactly where you're going to buy, where you have to buy, where you're nice and safe, and where the consensus, where all that consensus is lying. And people get so frustrated because they go and they buy and they say, the minute I get in a stock, it goes down. The minute I get out, it goes up, because you're in the worst area of a stock. You're outside its trend. You're outside where all the money is. But that is okay for Warren Buffett. That's okay for the guys on Wall Street. They can go in and lose 30, 40, 50,000. They can lose $10 million. It doesn't matter to them. Warren Buffett held on stocks 40, 50 years. You can't. The average person who's investing doesn't have that kind of money. So these are called relief rallies. And I hope you learned your lesson. If you go and take a look at the banks, take a look. When the banks started to rally, okay, I told you do not pay attention to them. Remember, the banks started to go up? Look at this. And what happened? I told you they're not going to continue to go up. Why? Because the yields for banks need to be high, need to be above 200 basis points. Today, they're about 172 basis points, 177 basis points. So what happened? You lost your money. You lost your money. Listen to these guys. So now everybody said, okay, don't worry about the banks. We made a little mistake on that one. Now go buy tech. Go buy Google and Amazon. Go buy Google and Amazon. So you lost money on that already. Now you're going to try it again? You're going to try it again? Look, you got to be patient, okay? And you can't be buying stocks when you don't have support for those stocks. These are called relief rallies. The big institutions use these kind of opportunities to go in and buy these stocks, put them in their inventory. And if they lose between now and the end of the month, if they lose 30 million, 40 million, it doesn't matter to them. Or a trader who's very wealthy, if he loses $20,000, $30,000, but he doesn't care. Can you do that? I know you can't. And if you can't, then why don't you do this? Why don't you join my gang, and then we'll tell you exactly when it's good time to buy Amazon, good time to buy Google, good time to buy Apple, good time to buy Microsoft. Look, we did that with oil. And look where we're up on oil. God, look at CVX. CVX right now is up, I think, about 52%. 52%. And in DB, up 10%. How about our gold? Up 10%. Because we tell our members, okay, here's where you buy it. And now you're going to be safe, because you're going to be buying an area where there's a lot of buyers like you. But you can't go into an area where there's few buyers. For November 24th, when we started buying oil, it's up 130%, 134%. because we bought it when nobody wanted it. We bought it. Okay, we knew that all the sellers were now gone. See, you want to buy when you know the sellers are gone. The sellers in Amazon are not gone. The sellers in Google are not gone. They're not gone. They're still selling those stocks. But the problem is you look at the market up 633 points and you believe these guys. You believe them. Stop doing that. Stop losing money. Join my gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day?
That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026. Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here. And it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
The panic also disrupted the global supply chain. Factories close. When that happens, it takes longer to make goods and get them to the warehouses, to the stores, and prices go up. 1/3 of all the inflation was because of automobile sales. There weren't enough semiconductors to make all the cars that people wanted to buy.
Well, whose fault was that? You shut the economy down. Here's the one that really got me today.
Under my plan, nobody earning less than $400,000 a year will pay an additional penny in new taxes.
Wait a minute. What do you call autos going up 40%? That's a tax. What do you call gasoline up 43%, coffee 78%, beef 42%, chicken 38%? What do you call that? That's a tax. Those are taxes. Those are taxes. Oh, this man's unbelievable. Biden has no moral sense about the truth. Terrible. Like he's blaming inflation on everybody else except himself. All right, let's get back to business. Look, I want to explain something to you. When I give you these percentages, we shorted Facebook. When it turned red, our signal was to short. Every gang member, if they were with us on Facebook, if that was the stock they selected from our portfolio to follow, they would have made 34%. I don't know what every gang member, which specific stock they buy or sell short in our portfolio. But I can tell you this, I am certain, and it is certain, that when it turned red, it's now, if you're in it with us, you're up 34%. Bank of America, if you got in when it turned red, that's one of our stocks, you're up 6% selling it short. So you're up Facebook 34% selling it short. CL, you're up 8% selling it short, and so on. Oil, you're up more than the stock oil. I'm talking about the stock oil now. You're up 50%. So the minute it went from red to green, which is on our color-coded chart, which is patent, nobody else has it, gives you that strong buy signal. Remember, every day, what we do, okay, is by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we post every stock in our portfolio for you. Tell you what to do with each stock. Steve, head of our education department, he goes through each stock, tells you what to do with each stock, each ETF. He explains to you what to do, when to get in, when to add, when not, when to short. You don't have to do anything. Just don't go off the reservation, okay? But my point is, when I give you these percentages, like here's another one. E, that's energy, okay, up 21%. MRO, my favorite. My gang knows we're in that all the time. MRO, that's a refiner. We're up 43%. But, and I hate doing that, okay, because it makes it sound like every gang member's up 43%. Every gang member's up 20%. I don't know that. I don't know if every gang member's up, because we have our portfolio. We tell you exactly if they listen to us and they listen to what when we record it, and we tell you exactly what to do. If they follow the instructions and they don't go off the reservation, then all right, maybe some didn't get in exactly when it turned red or green. So instead of 43%, they're up 10%. Maybe some are up 5%. Maybe some are up 14%. Some 20%. But the important thing to understand is it's so accurate. When it turns green to buy, you buy. When it turns red to get out and sell short, you sell short. And if you don't want to have to do any of that or think about it, then you join the Working Investor Group at Phil's Gang. Go to philsgang.com, click on where it says Get Started, click on where it says Working Investor, and you'll be set to go. For 10 days, won't cost you a thing. Our job, most of our time, I'd say 80% of our time, is making sure people don't lose money. It's to make sure that when we give them the instructions, they follow. Making money is the easy part. That's a piece of cake. The hard part is to make sure that people don't lose money, because they won't listen. You give them the instructions, you tell them exactly what to do, and they do the opposite. It's frustrating. But if they don't go off the reservation, they'll be just fine. So try it for 10 days, see if it works for you. Okay, so let me explain what's going on. I told my gang members last week, I said, I forgot what day I told them, but I said, take the box stores, Friday the 25th, thank you. And I said, take the box stores like Target and Home Depot and Lowe's. I said, for my swing traders, these are people only in stocks 2 to 5 days, 2 to 3 days. For the swing traders, start buying those stocks. Start buying those box stores. Just a small swing trade, couple, 3 days. And those did very, very well. And now, everybody that is and I'm going to tell you right now, the next stocks that are going to make a lot of money are gold stocks, and our gold stocks are doing well. And remember I told you about gold? I said, please stop listening to the jibber jabbers. It's Bitcoin, 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 Bitcoin. I said, that's not the place to be. When everything hits the fan, that's not where to be. Be in gold, be in gold. Gold went up, I think, 30%. And if you're in Bitcoin, you're down about 30% in Bitcoin. But we're up 30% in gold. Gold's always going to be good. But you know what? There's no such thing as a good stock or bad stock. It's whether you're a good investor or a bad investor. If you know when to get out and you know when to get in. That's the trouble right there. That's the problem. There's nobody there that's going to help you. All right. So I just want to finish this up with minimum wage. This is a joke. Raising the minimum wage is going to increase the fixed cost of small businesses. They can't afford that. And it's the small businesses that are the backbone of our nation. That's where all the jobs come from. To go with a federal wage for $7.25 and bring it up and double it, that's insane. That's just nuts. So increasing minimum wage, that means the business, his fixed expenses go up. But guess what? His income doesn't go up. He can't take his menu and increase it by 50% or 100%. He can't do that. And that's when businesses close. And also, when you raise minimum wage, you know what happens? Progressives always do the same thing. They say the same thing. We're going to help these people that need the most. No. The very people they say they're going to help, who need the help the most, they don't help. I went over this yesterday with you. They took all that money, remember, all the stimulus money, and where'd it go? A lot of it went to the wealthy. Went to the wealthiest states, the wealthiest Democrat states, with the wealthiest governors. The states that helped him get elected. I forgot what the number was. But the wealthy states, each individual got something like $2,200. The states where we had the highest bankruptcies, Democratic states, highest bankruptcies, got like $200. Compared to a state that's a wealthy state, and those people are doing terrific, they got most of the money. That's how it works. Look, the stock market is a wonderful place if you have the patience, okay? So I'm telling you right now, until we get, and I keep telling my members, be patient, until the spiders to the S&P gets back up into its channel where all the buyers are, where all of the money is. Why do you want to chance it? Wait till you get up back into that channel. Why would you want to chance it? Same for the people who buy all the tech stocks, the Qs. You're buying now where the money's not there. The buyers aren't there. They're still far away. Why don't you wait till it gets back up into the channel? And that's what we do. We'll tell you when it's back into the channel. We'll tell you when it's safe. We'll tell you exactly which stocks to buy and which stocks to short. The financial stocks are going to get worse and worse and worse. And these tech stocks are going to get worse and worse. There's going to be no place to hide. Today, when you're looking at the market up 600 points, that's it. It's over. Oh, that's it. Market's all over. Everything's terrific again. No. The market is getting worse every day because the economy is getting worse every day. Because remember what I told you. The stock market no longer can handle tech stocks. The economy can't handle tech stocks because you have to have tremendous inflation to push them up through printing money. That stopped in November. And the bank stocks the economy can't handle the high interest rates they need. Join my gang free for 10 days. And see how you make out. 10 days.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to